In the first place?
Okay, I came just after Christmas for a massage, which was a present, and it was just for a massage which I've had before in different places, and has helped with a back injury that I had back in 2001, and from that day you looked at me and decided that actually there was probably other things that you could do for me, and persuaded for me to have acupuncture instead, as well as, I should say, and that's helped me tremendously. I've been coming now probably every 4 weeks or so, 4 to 6 weeks, and I'm now taking no medication for my back pain at all. Probably after the second session, I would say, gradually came off the tablets, which in itself is a fantastic achievement, as I've been on them, as I say, since 2001. And it just takes the pain away. I don't know why, and I don't know how it works, but it just does take the pain away.
So it's been diagnosed as sciatica, isn't it?
Yes,
so
it has.
The pain that you suffer.
Yeah.
And then as we carried on doing treatment, you also had problems with your shoulders, did you not?
I did, which I've had for many years as well, probably since I was a child. Just lived with the pain, thinking it's just something that I've got, and the treatments that I've had towards that as well have actually taken that pain away, which I'm one of the people that if I was listening to this myself would think, don't be daft, can't work.
So you've
but it
been
does.
carrying it a long time, haven't you?
Yes, I have, yeah, and that has gone. Comes back occasionally, but as soon as I come back here for treatment, it just disappears.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Just the whole treatment, I think, just helps with general well-being. You know, I've got, you know, I can be quite stressful, and I can think of things that wind me up or worry me, and one of those sessions just helped to alleviate that. So there were techniques that were used during that as well, which I'd never even thought of, that have taken, you know, that away from me as well. So fantastic.
So, hi James.
Oh, hi there.
Right, so we've had a few sessions on doing cupping and acupuncture. So tell me, when you first came, what did you come with? What kind of, do you want to just explain a little bit what was going on?
I'd suffered an injury in work to my shoulder, and I had limited movement in my shoulder and my neck.
Right, so was it actually stopping you from doing your work?
Yeah, I couldn't lift my shoulder above, like, my elbow above shoulder height.
Okay, so do you want to show me how it was?
Yeah, it was about there was where it used to go.
Okay, now?
And now I can extend it all the way up.
Right, okay, brilliant. And what about your neck?
Yeah, so my neck was always really stiff, and I could only turn it to about, what, shoulder again.
Okay, now?
But now I can go all the way around. And
okay, so how's it made a difference?
you know, I ride motorcycles, so it means I can actually check behind me for cars, and I can do my daily work now.
Brilliant. Okay. And also, have you noticed any difference in anything else?
So I've noticed a change in my moods. I'm not as grumpy as I used to be.
Okay. So, and energy levels
Yeah, a lot more energy.
a little bit better. Yeah.
Wake up easier in the morning.
Fantastic. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, that's all, thanks.
And how's the treatments been for you?
Yeah, they've been very beneficial.
Okay.
It's I feel 100 times better than what I used to.
Right. Fantastic. And we've done about 4 or 5 sessions, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's made a big difference. Right, James, I want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Hi, Karen.
Hiya.
Right, so today is just a review. You've been having a few sessions with me now. You've had acupuncture, cupping, massage, hot stones, various things. So tell me how the treatments have been for you and how you've noticed a difference.
Well, before I came, I had a stiff neck and my upper and lower back were both stiff. And after my first treatment, I noticed a really, really big difference, which I didn't think I would. And it's loosened up my upper, lower back, and I feel a lot more flexible. And I'm able to bend over a lot easier, which I wasn't able to do very well before. And my neck is a lot better as well. Which was really, really stiff and really tight all around the back. So it's made a big difference to that, and overall it's made a really, really big difference to me because I feel a lot more energised and energetic because all the blood's flowing.
Okay, and have you noticed about anything like sleep, energy levels?
Yeah, my energy levels are much better. I'm finding, especially straight after the massage, I'm finding I'm sleeping a lot better, and the next day I feel a lot more refreshed and raring to go. And yeah, my sleep is much better.
Okay. Anything else you want to?
Yeah, my husband's been having treatments as well actually, and his treatments have been going really well. He's got ulcerative colitis, a bit like IBS, and he's, with your treatments, he's been managing his illness a lot better and coping with that a lot better, which he's had that for 7 years, and this is the first time he's actually been able to control that to this extent. In the 7 years, it's made like about 60% difference over the past few weeks that he's been coming to see you, which has impacted on us a great deal as well and made life easier for both of us.
Right. Thank you very much.
That's okay, thank you.
Okay. Sessions of Thai yoga stretches. How have you found them?
Well, when I came in, I had this back problem. I've had it for so long, maybe
How long have you had it?
12 years.
Right. Okay.
And I used to believe there's something wrong with my back. And I had a problem with my shoulder. And I had an MRI scan, and I had a disc prolapse. So I've always been worried. And when I came, after the treatment, it has been so good.
Well, you noticed the back straight away, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Nowadays I don't feel anything. And even with my shoulder, it was much, much better. I was even asking colleagues whether I can have another MRI scan just to confirm that. So the treatment has just been so helpful.
And how have you found the technique?
It's gentle and so relaxed.
Right. Welcome, Tendai. So this is your second treatment you had today.
Yeah.
The first time you came, you had a problem with your right shoulder and there's a problem with your wrist within the left hand.
Yeah.
Do you want to just tell me what was wrong with your right shoulder and the problems you were having?
It was like locked, all this part. So I could not lift up my arm or either to do any exercises. So, but on the first treatment when I come, I could not lift it the way I'm doing it now. It was a bit hard and sore, all this part. So since then, when I get this treatment, I feel better.
So after
And
that,
I can do anything. It just feels normal as it
was before.
It's before.
Okay. And that was after was just one treatment.
Yeah.
And you mentioned you'd already had steroid injections in that.
Yeah.
And
Steroid injections, I think they didn't work as much as I was looking forward to.
yeah.
Yeah, but when I get this treatment, I feel better.
Made a
So
difference.
it is on this,
Right, and then your wrist is not completely healed yet.
Yeah.
But
before, the first time when I came, I could not manage to lift even my cup of tea.
You couldn't. Yeah.
No, I could not even grab anything.
Right.
But when I get to the first treatment, it is healed, but still having there. But
Yeah.
it's
So we
better.
still work.
I can lift something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting better.
All right, brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's just after the first session.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Have you noticed a difference with the energy levels as
Yes,
you move?
I think it's twice as much is better than before. Before she was quite stiff.
Yeah.
Before she came. That's probably the reason why we came anyway. And she was stooping to her right side.
Right.
Probably about a 15-30 degree angle.
Right.
And after she's had the treatment, she has become more like looser in the body.
Yeah.
She can stand up straighter as well now. And she can walk more freely. Before she used to walk with like short steps.
Right.
And now she seems to be more
Strides.
full flowing.
The strides are
And
better,
the strides are better as well.
okay.
Well, when I rang up, it was because I was concerned about tinnitus and other noises in my ears. And I also said I'd got an arthritic ankle, and that was the result of a car injury. So we've been working on those, but I also had a problem with my right arm, which when I lifted it like that, it hurt. I could waggle it around all right, but lifting it up like that hurt, so if I was trying to lift something off the ground it would hurt. I forgot all about that. It wasn't until I was asked, I think it was on the third treatment, how my arm was. I even remembered I'd mentioned that because I couldn't feel it anymore. It had gone. And my ankle, which was quite swollen, has gone back to normal size, and I'm able to walk on it quite happily. And the pains that had been ascribed to arthritis or gout seem to have disappeared. So I'm very pleased about that. We're still working on the tinnitus, that's the same as ever, but I was warned that that would be a longer treatment.
Okay. And there was also concerns about your sleep. Tell me, how, when you first started, you were having a 4-hour sleep, weren't you? How has that changed?
Most of my life I have slept in short periods, and part of that is due to the fact I'm very uncomfortable in bed. As I lie there, all my bones seem to hurt, and that's disappeared. And I now, unfortunately, am sleeping through till 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, which has prevented me getting my work done, but it solved the problem.
Okay. And how do you feel in yourself?
I feel fine.
Yeah. So how have you found the treatments?
Not at all problematical. I really enjoy most of it. I mean, the needles are the only things you can feel. The massage is great. The cupping is peculiar and does leave marks all over my body. I look as if I've been attacked by an octopus.
But are the marks changing each time you have they're not lasting as long?
They're not lasting very long.
Yeah. And hopefully they shouldn't last at all.
I hope they will all go.
Okay. So anything else you want to finish off with?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Yeah.
And you originally came to me with your bad back.
That's right, yes.
So how are you doing with that these days?
Oh, it's a lot better. It comes and goes. Just according to what I've been doing, sort of.
Yes, but treatment helps.
Oh, it has improved, yes. It has helped a lot, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how else have you benefited from the different types of techniques that we've been using the last few weeks?
The treatment I had on my neck.
Yeah.
It's stopped. I had a lot of giddiness. I mean, and that was all about 30 odd years ago. And went to the hospital and had an X-ray, and they said it was the wear and tear of the bones of the neck through carrying heavy shopping, which I used to do, carry heavy shopping in those days. And I don't get any of the giddiness now. I can lie on my back and it don't make no difference. And I put my eye drops in for my glaucoma, and I don't get the giddiness when I hold my head back and that. So it's improved a lot, yes.
Right, so you've been having that for how many years now then, suffering from that?
Well, I mean, with my glaucoma it's 20 odd years, and with the back 30 odd years with the giddiness, yeah.
Right, okay, so...